very specifically, we're going to focus this on an article in Forbes by Peter Dayball, who is the CEO of Ace Metrics. And it's about ranking the Super Bowl ads. Now, again, here we are less than a week out from the Super Bowl. So let's agree that ranking the effectiveness of Super Bowl ads is going to be decided in Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. But a week out, Peter makes a case that we rank them already, right? Explain how this works.
So basically they're looking at how consumers react to these spots, and they've got scores that they've given to the ads, basically on a scale of, about 450 all the way up to 950. So in that range, you can get a flavor for how consumers reacted to the spots, either positively or negatively based on those scores. It's kind of interesting seeing how they grouped the articles or they grouped the ads as well in terms of, humorous spots still work pretty well. The M&M spot, the Ferris Bueller's Day Off spot that Honda ran, those rated well. And then they go through sort of, does storytelling still work? What about celebrities? And then who got it totally wrong? We can get to that in a second.
Well, they also off the top mention that 13% of this year's ads, according to them, were sexy, up from 2%. But they say that sex doesn't sell in these ads, meaning they use the David Beckham ad, for example, and other stuff. So what do you make of the increase in the sexiness, but yet, in their opinion, they weren't as effective?
It's interesting because you look at the spots that didn't rate very well, like the Toyota spots, which had, the girls in bikinis on the sofa, and you had, I think, one of the car spots that had the sort of the fantasy kind of scenes. There's always the GoDaddy ads that it's all about sort of teasing up their web content. In a way, it's interesting that good stories and humor seems to trump sex in this case.
Right. Well, probably because there's so much sex everywhere that people are just kind of prone. It doesn't affect them as much.
Or at this point, it's almost become cliche. I mean, you think about the demographic for the Super Bowl. Maybe people get over the top in terms of it's a bunch of men watching it when really it's a social phenomenon. Everybody's watching the Super Bowl, and there may be as many negatives as positives when you use that to sell your spot.